In this video, I will demonstrate 5 steps to customizing a Microsoft Office 2010 PowerPoint presentation. The 5 steps will be using the master slide view, customizing the master background, customizing the master text, customizing a layout, and saving as a template. To get started, you will need PowerPoint open. And when we customize using the master view, it will affect all layouts of a slideshow, and it will also affect the layout placeholders on each for the slideshow. I'm going to head to my View tab on the ribbon. And the 5th command from the left is the Slide Master View. To edit the full slide deck of the master styles, I have to choose the first icon on the left that has the number 1 beside it. Now I want this background to be very custom, so I'm going to use a picture for the background. On the Slide Master tab, I choose the background styles in the very middle of the ribbon. And at the bottom of that menu is Format Background. I choose Format Background and the dialog box opens. When using your own picture, in this fill box, you click beside Picture or Texture Fill. I'm going to choose a sample picture that is pre-installed with Windows. So I choose File, and it will open the Pictures library. In my sample pictures, I'm going to choose Chrysanthemum and Insert. Now that background has gone to all of my layouts, which are the smaller icons below the master on the left. And it's very bright and will make text difficult to see. So at the bottom of the format box, I change my transparency to 75. So it's still there and very lovely, but easier to have text on top of. I'll choose Apply to All and Close. The next thing that we're going to change is the default, the master font. So I'm going to change the master font and color for the title placeholder. I click on the title placeholder, which says click to edit master title style, head to my Home tab, and I'm going to change this to Times New Roman. So I can either click on the menu for fonts on the Home tab and scroll down, or I can type in Times and New Roman will appear. Now that I have the font, I choose my font color, and I'm going to make the font color on this one a dark blue. I also want to change the font and color of my content placeholders, so I click on the larger text placeholder at the bottom. And notice it says click to edit master text styles. This time I'm going to choose Arial from my menu, and I'll change the color of this font to a dark red. And you can see on my layouts that my title style has changed and it is blue, and my content, my text placeholders are now red. The next thing that I want to do is customize a layout. I'm going to choose the layout which is called To Content Layout. It is in the layout list number 4. Now this layout has 2 content placeholders and a title placeholder. And I do not want the bullets. So I click on the item on the left, and on my Home tab in the middle of the ribbon in the paragraph group, click on one time the bullets command, and bullets are now turned off for that placeholder in this layout. Because I no longer have bullets, I'm actually going to select the text that says 2nd level, 3rd level, 4th level, and 5th level and delete that text. And I'm going to do the same thing for the placeholder on the right. I will turn off the bullets by clicking on the bullets command. And I will select the extra text and delete it. From here, I'm going to go back to my Slide Master tab and close Master View. Now, that has changed my layout as well as my theme. I now have a custom theme. So, to demonstrate, I'm going to go to New Slide and add a title and content slide. You can see that my title font is blue and Times New Roman, and my content font is red and Arial. I'm going to add another new slide, and this time it will be the To Content slide, so that you can see that I altered the To Content layout to not have bullets. I rather like this new master layout that I've created, and currently it is only for this particular presentation, but I would like to make it available as a template for others to base new presentations on. To save a presentation as a template, you go to your File tab, choose Save As. I'm going to save mine in my Documents as Flower Template. I change my Save As type to PowerPoint Template, and it will automatically go to Roaming Microsoft Templates, which is very nice and easy to find later. I click Save, and if you need to open a template that you save in your Microsoft Office templates, you go to your File tab and New, and on the New area you choose My Templates, and your template will be located there. It will open as a new presentation based on your template without affecting your original template. So that is how you can customize a PowerPoint presentation, and I hope this is helpful to you as you develop presentations in the future. This video is going to walk you through steps to create a photo album presentation in Microsoft Office 2010. The skills that we are going to practice today include creating a presentation, inserting a photo album, adding pictures and captions to that album. We're going to add sound, as well as set up and then view the presentation. To get started, you will need to have PowerPoint open. I have PowerPoint 2010 open to the default presentation. Once PowerPoint is open, on the ribbon, you choose the Insert tab. And on the Insert tab on the ribbon, the fifth icon from the left is Photo Album. Simply click on the Photo Album menu and choose New Photo Album. Now, the pictures I'm going to use today are the sample pictures installed with Windows 7. To find pictures for your album, you choose in the Photo Album dialog box, File, Disk. And when you click on that command, you will be taken to your picture library in a default Windows 7 environment. Now, I want to use all of these pictures in my photo album presentation. To select all connected pictures, you choose the one you want first, so I'm going to click one time on the chrysanthemum picture. I will then hold down Shift on my keyboard and click on the picture of tulips, and that will select all 8 of those pictures. I then click on Insert, and those 8 pictures, in order as they were in the file, are put into my photo album dialog box. Now, I would like for these pictures to have captions. So at the bottom of this box, there is a menu that reads Fit to Slide. When I click on that menu, I'm going to choose one picture. And once one picture is available, there is now an available checkbox for captions below all pictures. When I check that box, there will be an automatic caption below each picture that actually utilizes the name of the file. I'm going to keep those captions as the name of the file, but if you are doing a photo album, for instance, for a vacation, you can go back through the presentation and edit those captions as needed. Now we are creating a simple photo album. You can get more complex with it, changing the orientation, contrast, and brightness of each picture individually based on whichever one you have selected in the list. I'm going to leave everything else as it is and choose Create. When you create a photo album, you get the first slide and it says Photo Album by Student. Now it's saying student because the computer in which I'm working, my username is student. I'm going to change this from student to my name, which is Christie. You can also change the photo album title as well. I'm going to click on slide 2 for you to see that the chrysanthemum caption for the chrysanthemum picture is a text box and can also be manually edited. Now from here, I'm going to add a sound clip, again from the Windows 7 media files that come with the Windows 7 operating system. Now I want this sound to play over the whole photo album as it shows. So I go to Insert, and on the Insert menu, near the right, second command from the right on my ribbon, I'm going to choose the Audio drop-down menu and Audio from File. My computer has taken me directly to my music library where there are 3 music clips that are pre-installed with my Windows 7. Now to choose different pictures and different sound, you would simply navigate in these dialog boxes, these File Explorer boxes, to the files where you have these items saved. I'm going to choose the Sleepaway MP3 and choose Insert. Now an icon will appear, and with this icon there's also what's called a contextual tab called Audio Tools at the top. For this, I don't want the icon to show, so I choose the Playback tab. And on the Playback tab, I'm going to, in the middle, check the Loop Until Stopped box, the Hide During Show box, and the menu that currently reads On Click, I'm going to change to Play Across All Slides. The next thing I want to do is make it so this plays on its own. This is very helpful if you are, for instance, having a birthday party and you want a slideshow of the person who's being honored. That person's picture is playing in the background and you don't want to have to restart it. You want it to run automatically. So I'm now going to go to my Transitions tab and I'm simply going to choose the Fade Transition. The Fade Transition is set to play on mouse click. I want it to play automatically. So on the right-hand side of the Transitions ribbon, I uncheck on mouse click and check After. I want this to transition every 2 seconds, so I change the After to 2 seconds. Now this is only applied to the current slide, my slide 1. So I choose Apply to All, and I can see that it's been applied because there are stars underneath each number. I'm now going to go to my Slideshow tab. And now that I'm on my Slideshow tab, the 5th command from the left is Set Up Slideshow. When I click on Set Up Slideshow, I get an extensive box here. I want this to play on its own without anybody being able to click on anything. So I'm choosing Browse at a Kiosk, which will loop it continuously, automatically. I'm going to keep my timings, and from here, OK. Now, set up in kiosk mode, when I play the presentation, I must hit escape to exit out of it. So from here, I'm now going to choose from beginning. The sound is playing continuously over the photo album presentation, and the transition is transitioning from slide to slide every 2 seconds. Now this will continue until I hit escape. As you will see in a minute, you'll see the photo album's title page, and it will begin again automatically. This is what the Browse at a Kiosk option does for me. Now that I've viewed it, this could be 100 pictures long if I wanted it to be. Now that I've viewed it, I'm going to hit escape to exit out. And that is how you can create a photo album in PowerPoint and have it play automatically. So, to review, we created a presentation, inserted a photo album, added pictures and captions. We also added sound to this photo album presentation, and we set up and view the presentation. I hope this presentation is helpful to you and will help you create photo album presentations in the future.